Hi guys, Lady Random here and welcome back to Regrowth. Okay, so in the last episode we made our incense stick. Now for some reason it decided not to actually sort of do a manual detect on it, and I'm wondering whether it's because we kind of made the wrong type of incense stick, because just looking at that it's a green one that let's just stop for a second, and to get a green one I'm guessing it's this vial of upsurging that we needed to make, or like this that particular infusion on the incense stick. So that was netherwort, feather and carrot. So I have actually set that up, and we'll see how far along that has appeared to have despawned. Amazing. Well, that's kind of annoying. That's really annoying. Here is my really annoyed voice. Okay. Guess we're going to have to start again with that. Wonder what caused that to happen, because I wasn't actually away from it that long. But let's make another living wood stick. I think we've got netherwort in here. Yeah, we've got netherwort, which we need. So we'll need a carrot and we will need a feather. Let's go get ourselves what we need. I'm going to grab some more of that while we're here. I'm also going to grab some more of this for something we're doing in... Ooh, I hear rain. Let's grab the carrots. So we're just needing a feather. That's cool, we can grab one of those pretty quickly from down here actually. We'll go say hi to the chickens. Hi chickens! I've got 2 feathers, that's cool. We'll just stick those into there. There we go. Got rid of that. Got feathers, perfect. Let's pop those there like so. I'm just going to make that into seeds. I'm going to go put that into the squeezer. Dunk like so. Why for we know get any steam? Oh, we're out of coal. Out of coal. We need coal. That's fine. We can get coal. Boom. There we go. That should keep us going for a little while. Everything's running out. I did prepare for this, I promise. There we go. That should start sorting that out any second. And while we're here, we'll just make this into some stringos. There is the stringos. Amazing. Oh, we need gas tiers as well, and we need some blaze powder. I knew there was other things we needed from here. So we need a piece of blaze powder, and we need a gas tier. And quickly make that up into our incense stick. A la ça. I'm just wondering whether this one doesn't take quite as long to infuse, and because we were messing around a little bit, I was AFK for a little while, and I'm wondering whether it despawned on that basis. So let's put in a carrot, a feather, and netherwort. There we go. You can see that's starting to work now. Let's just have a quick look and see how quickly this is. Yeah, that's quite a bit quicker, isn't it? When I say quite a bit quicker, I mean it's nowhere near as slow as the last one that we did. So, okay, that's cool. We will come back to that. Now, what I wanted to do was actually do a little bit more with bees. And thanks to Desert Rat yet again, he has reminded me, I say reminded me, but he has explained to me that actually where we had the issue with the bee sort of not being in the right environment, that actually cactus and it needs to be the normal Minecraft cactus, is the plant that we need for that. So I've pulled our modest queen out. I'm hoping she's back up to full strength. I'm hoping. But we also need, in the apiary, I'm going to squeeze through there, we need to get some frames into here to help with the whole breeding process. So we need to go and make, random pieces of stuff there, which is filling up in here and spitting out all over the place because we seem to be full. Is that right? Is that just being annoying there? Oopsie. Silly me. Let's put those back down. This should be coal going into here. Not, that should be coal. Why are you not coal? Dink. No, that should be right. That should be right. So it seems to be... Are we full? We are not full in here. But we seem to be full in here. Okay, well that's fine. We'll just go and stick this in here and we'll come back to that in a bit. Obviously going through way more than we need to. But we'll dump all of that into there. So what I need is to make these. So impregnated frames, which is probably the best thing to do. So that is just basically sticks and string. But they need to be impregnated sticks. In order to do that, we need to be putting wood into our carpenter, and then that will give us sticks, and we need 100 mega buckets of seed oil, in order to do that. Now, what I don't know is whether we can just put ordinary sticks in. I'm going to grab some fir logs anyway, and I am going to grab a stack of sticks as well, and I think I've got some string. Yeah, I've got 11 bits of string down here, and we'll see what we can do. So whether we can actually put actual sticks in here, I'm not sure about. So first thing we need to do is actually make sure that we've got enough seed oil. So I'm going to see if we can try and take out, yeah, because that's not a full bucket, and we can't actually get a full bucket at the moment. So we need 1,000 mega buckets to get that, and we've only got 750 in there. So we're going to need to come back to that as well. Gosh, this is going horrifically well, isn't it? Here's me thinking, oh, this is fine. All of this stuff will be done by the time we get to do that. But let's grab our wheat to make our seeds. Because the more wheat we have, the better. The more seeds we have, the better. And let's go check on our incense stick. How are we doing? That is nearly quarter of the way. That is fine. Well, what I will do is I will wait for us to get the right amount of seed oil, and I will come back to you guys in a sec. Alrighty, we are back. Okay, we have got a bucket of seed oil, so in theory we can put that now into our carpenter, and you can see that is now making lovely sticks for us out of the stuff we have. So it's giving us the impregnated sticks. So for each frame we need to have 8 sticks. So in total, to make 3 frames we need 24 sticks. Now we may possibly have enough to do that with what we have there. So we should get 20 sticks in theory out of the seed oil that we've got, and depending on whether we can get this, we might be able to, well, we can't actually bucket that into there, unfortunately. We need some more seed oil, but that's fine. We've got plenty of water, we've got plenty of coal, so that will be busy doing that. But obviously we are drawing power now from both the carpenter and the squeezer, so they're both needing stuff, but that's okay. We're up to 300 with that already. I think we've got 4 more sticks that we're going to make with this. So yeah, it doesn't work with sticks. We do need the logs in order to do that, but that's going to use its seed oil up, which means that that will stop that working for the moment, so that can crack on and make some more for us, and we can at least get a couple of frames made. So that is our 2 impregnated frames there. So we've got 4 sticks left. We'll just need 1 more bit of string, which is fine, so we can go and pop these bits away, to be fair, while we're waiting for that to happen. And we'll go and check on our incense as well. Just put those sticks away. Let's put our coal away. And we'll go check and see whether our incense stick is ready to go and whether we can actually claim our reward for this particular task. Hopefully this is not despawned this time. Oh, so we're over halfway. We're getting there. We are getting there. Let's see if we can try and give this a little bit of a boost. And let's get ourselves some XP. Let's get ourselves some XP berries, which we can eat those. Perfect. Put those into... Oh, is that full? It's full. Wow. That gives us a couple more. We'll put the excess into here maybe. Yeah, that can just sit there. We'll get our sword. Let's get rid of our... Go away. Me not like you. Let's get some of these silver fishies. Ooh. Do one. What do we get there? Ooh, we got an emerald fragment. Now, I didn't know you could get that. That's kind of cool to know. That is kind of cool. So that gives us 20 levels. So we can take those over here. That should hopefully boost our mana spreader. Let's link that to that for the moment. That should get us a bit more XPs over to this. So yeah, we are a quarter of the way through that, which is really cool. An emerald fragment. I'm quite excited by that. So we are very, very nearly there with that. Let's see if we can get any more seeds, just to make our lovely seedy oil. So we can gather most of the vanilla seeds actually. So pumpkin, melon, all of those will work. Mouldy, horrible, poisonous potato won't, obs. But we can grab all of these. Potato seeds. I know that's not kind of a vanilla seed, but it's a vanilla crop, as it were. Let's go and see how we're getting on here, because I'd like to put the 3 frames in, mostly because it gives us a better result, which is obviously important. So we'll stick those into there for the moment. We'll compost our potato. We'll whack our pipe. We'll just keep hold of our pipe sealant. For the moment, we can see that's working a lot more quickly now, which is good. So we should be very, very nearly there with that. So in theory, we should be almost done with our incense stick, and hopefully that will be the right type of incense stick Yes, there it is, look. So that's what happened. It pinged off and didn't recognise. 100%, there we go. So now we can actually claim our reward, which just gives us another empty incense stick. So that is what we needed to do there. So yeah, sadly it didn't kind of do what we needed it to, but it has now done that. So we've now completed that quest, which is good. So it does mean, though, to be fair, we've got that incense stick. So our regen or type incense stick that we'll have for when we're ready to go do our Ender Dragon jobby. Right. Are we now there? Have we now got enough seed oil? So close. So close. Let's grab our bucket. And we'll stick our bucket just into there. So as soon as that is ready, we'll be able to gather our seed oil and we'll be able to get our last 6 sticks and actually make our final frame, and hopefully we'll be able to use our pristine queen and actually start generating some bees. Now it will take, there we go, it will take a few minutes. That's not what we need to do, we just need to click you in there, don't we? There we go. It will take a little while for sort of the bee to kind of do anything. There we go, there's our 8. So we can go off and make our final frame. Like so. It just works better. Just works better with the frames in. Alrighty, let's go and have a look. So, yay! Apologies for the sort of slightly weird cut there. We had a little bit of an issue where it decided to stop capturing the video. Capturing audio beautifully, stop capturing the video. Just took a little while to reset. So yeah, I think this may have cut the point where I've put the impregnated frames in, and the hope was that we were going to get a modest princess out of that, which we did, even though we only had a tiny little bit left on her, which is great. So that's given us a couple of modest drones, it's given us a parched comb, and it's given us another modest princess. I'm going to pop her back into here. Hopefully pop her back into here. No drones. Right, so we need a drone in there. Perfect, and that will start her. That's a queen now, so she will start producing again. So, ow! So what we can do is actually make a centrifuge, because that will spin out the parched comb. That should give us our honey drops that we need. Because we've made our bee Eliza, but you need honey drops in order to make that work. So for that you need a steady casing, you need 6 copper ingots, and you need glass. So the steady casing is just made in the rolling machine. That's just bronze, just 8 bronze arranged like so. But for this we need steady casing, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 ingots, 2 bits of glass. And that, I believe, is what we need for the centrifuge. Let's just double check. So glass. Oh, not in here. Silly me. We can just do that in a normal crafting table. Here's me thinking that I needed to make that in the carpenter, but I don't. I can just make it in here, which is cool. And I've left all of the stuff in the carpenter because I'm an idiot. This is going so well today, guys, right? Just like total noobdom. So let's try that again, shall we? Sturdy casing and our 6 ingots. That gives us our centrifuge. So hopefully we can find a way to attach this to here, which should hopefully get that some power. So it's missing resources. At the moment it looks like it's getting RF, which is really cool. So it does mean we've got all of our machines are all getting power. It does look a little bit ugly. I take the fact it's getting a bit ugly, but that's, hey, Let's stick that in there. So that'll pop our parched comb into here. And that will spin that out. And that gives us our honey drop. So we need honey drops to be able to analyse the drones that we get. So if they stack, they're all the same type. If they don't stack, it means that they are a different type of drone. So we've got these parched combs as well that we've gathered, that we can stick those through, and that should give us a few more honey drops. And so every time that we actually, ooh, what have we got there? We've got some beeswax, which is cool. More beeswax, more honey drops. But yeah, for every analyze that we do with the bee ELISA, we need honey drop in order to make that happen. We can try and get sort of bees with the right kind of traits that we actually want in order to do the breeding that we need, and actually try and get our bees with the right attributes that we're looking for. So let's grab our bee ELISA. We'll head over to here just to see if we've got any more progress happening. So we've got another parched comb, she's still going. So why don't we go and analyse those drones that we have already. So that gives us our modest drones. So let's grab our bee ELISA. We need to put our honey drops in there, and we need to drop our drones in. So what we've got is now what it will show us, the active and the inactive traits that they actually have. So you can see these have got the slow production, so we've got slower and slower, we've got short and short, we've got slowest and slowest cacti, and territory is average, fertility 2. So there's not a great deal kind of really going for these guys at the moment. So we need to try and improve the types of traits that we're actually getting. That we want the lifespans to be longer, we want the production to be faster, we want the pollination to be faster, and if there are any effects, we want those to happen. But you can see that's kind of taken one of our honey drops to do that. Now, it's a good thing is the fact that we've actually got a decent bee there. So what we can actually do now is pop our queen in and just see whether we've got anything good with her. So she is exactly the same, but at least we now know what her genome is, which is cool. And we can then go and have a look at our other princess and just see whether she is any better once she's actually finished doing her thing over here. So we've got a couple more parched combs. We'll probably have to leave her for the moment and come back to that. But the idea is that you sort of work with the bees. It's a little bit like AgriCraft, that you're trying to get your bees effectively to 10-10-10 by improving the traits that these guys actually have. So now it means that these ones short life and they're slow workers. So the diurnal and nocturnal, so that means that they will be able to do stuff during the day. It may be that we actually get some pollination starting to happen if we start picking some trees. So it might be that actually we move our bees up to here. So what we could do is on the next round that we'll actually get rid of all of this stuff for a start, and we'll move all of our apiary and our bees up to nearer the trees, because that might help us with some of the forestry pollination stuff that could be quite cool, that I've never really done a great deal of. So we can put our hive here, we can put the chest there. We'll get rid of these flowers because they're not any good at all for what we're needing. We need cacti, and we've already got a cacti there, which is cool. So let's just get rid of all of these flowers. Hopefully we've got room to put them all away. So it's not those cactus. The tiny cactus unfortunately won't work with it. We can put our pipes in and stuff like that away while we're down here, can't we? There we go, look at that, a load of pipe sealant. We can put our emerald chip, a little emerald shard or fragment into there. Could have left our clay downstairs, but that's fine. We'll just stick that into there like so. Get rid of you. Can't get rid of you. You can go into there with the feather then. What else can we put away? Whoops. Oh, floral fertiliser. I'm going to stick that into there. I know it's not the place for it, but that's where I'm going to put it. And what we can do is maybe grab... in fact, these are all ignoble, so they're not great. I'm going to leave those in here for the moment. But we can put our modest princess, and we'll put these modest drones in there. And it may be that we get some mutations. Whoops, gone too far. Some mutations off of the hive, and we actually get some different types of drones, and you'll see that they won't stack with the others if they've not been allies and if they're a different type. I'm hoping that what will happen is that we'll actually start getting some different bees. So we can go around, we can still try and find some more hives and things like that, and actually try and move those around. Long as we've got, so you can see the bees are kind of off doing their thing there. Now it means we should be able to, in theory, move this here because we'd left a cactus, which should be fine. That one, it won't be able to go next to one there, and this one will need to go here, so we'll break a little dirt block for that one. We can go fill this in, have a wee look at the hive. It's got 4 more parched combs, which is good, so that will give us more honey drops. And we're literally then just waiting for our bees to work. So yeah, in theory what they could do is actually start doing some cross-pollination with some of the trees that we actually have here, and that will give us some different varieties of trees. What you found with sort of the normal sort of forestry bees that we had previously, that what you'll actually get is you know, they could start spawning some flowers, which would be quite cool. We'll put the combs, let's pop the combs into here as well, like so. And just wait for this lovely lady to finish doing her thing. So you can see it uses a little bit of the frames. They do last a reasonable amount of time. They last slightly longer than the standard frames, and you've got a better chance of getting the right thing. This is really getting quite full, isn't it? This is getting quite full. See if we can gather up some of this. Is this completely full in here? There we go. That's absorbing some of those now. So what should happen again, we should get some drones as a result of the end of it, and we'll get another princess, another queen even. Well, it will be another princess that we can turn into a queen with the drones. So we'll just wait for that to happen, and I'll catch up with you guys in a sec. Okay, we are very nearly there. So we've got another parched comb, which is cool. Just literally waiting for her to finish off and tick over, and that should then give us our drones, etc. Come on, lovely lady, do your thing. So it should give us, there we go, so we've got 2 more drones and our modest princess. We'll gather our frames out, we'll just grab our apiary like so. broke it. Uh-oh. Okay, let's get this out of here. Let's go and make another apiary, because that was kind of a really dumb thing to do, right? Let's pop those there like so. Oh, idiot woman, forgot that we need to have seed oil. Yep, we need to have all the things. All the things. Let's grab some logs. Yeah, it's a pickaxe or an axe, but not just breaking it. Not just breaking it in that way. Must remember this. So let's go and use our carpenter. Let's get rid of all of that stuff out of it. We've got a little bit of seed oil in there. Hopefully it will be enough. So what do we need for the apiary? How many millions of buckets of seed oil? So it just needs 250 megabuckets. So in theory that should work. We just need some power. Probably a little bit more water into there. Like so. You now full? Very nearly. There we go. Let's let the steam build up for that one. That should carry on our production of seed oil, and that hopefully... Is that the right thing? Yep, that is all we need. We've got the right amount of seed oil. We've got logs. Oh, that's why. Idiot woman. We need the resources in order to actually make that. Now I think we also need some slabs. Ooh, beautiful weathers again. So we go 1, 2, 3 of them. Then I think it's like so. And then we just need our impregnated casing, which is very nearly there. We have really derped our way through this episode, right? There we go. So we could make a second apiary. Do we have a need to do that right now? No. So there we go. A lovely shiny new apiary to go with the beautiful weather that we have out here. So let us pop that down here. Let's put our combs back in. Grab our bee Eliza. And we'll pop in our modest princess. So yeah, so she is the same as the previous, and we'll pop in our drones as well. Yeah, so they're also the same. Now you might well find that this is what you need, but where we get like a bunch of drones that are the same, you can use them as the way of sort of feeding your queen effectively, and sort of use your lowest drones as the ones that you use. I mean, obviously, just when you're trying to get it going, you're trying to get the mutations happen, you just keep feeding those back in again. But that is fine. So that is basically the start of bees. So I need to kind of go and find some more. I need to try and hopefully find one that has better traits. We may start seeing some pollinization, albeit very slow pollinization of some of our trees, which might start to give us some saplings for some different varieties of trees, which would be quite cool to have as well. But there we go. I think we've kind of derped bees to death for this particular episode, so I will carry on working that off screen, but hopefully you enjoyed the episode, and I shall see you in the next one. Thank you for watching. Take care. Bye.